Hello, everyone. I'm Andy.
And I'm Sean.
And this is Battle of the Brews.
Ooh, baby, put another pot of coffee on. This one's going long.
You gotta wake up and you gotta stay awake.
You gotta stay awake for this one. But before we get to the Spite and Glory deck tech, we want to say thanks for watching. If you like what we do, please hit subscribe. If you love what we do, check out patreon.com/commandersbrew. But let's get to the Spite and Glory deck tech.
All right, so in this game, I am running Thada Adel Acquisitor. It's a mono blue commander. She steals artifacts, but the theme of the entire deck is cloning, copying, and borrowing. Because if you take something from someone's library, they haven't invested mana in it yet, so it's not the same as stealing. You know what I mean? They don't even have it yet, really.
Yeah, that's a fair interpretation of stealing, I suppose. For this week's deck, I'll be running a combo of Akiri Lineslinger and Silas Renn. This is a recently featured deck on the Commander's Brew. It is a secret Brudiclad Grixis splashing white deck. I'm looking to make a ton of treasures and take real big advantage of all those artifacts. But we got a couple of guests with us, Andy. Who do we have?
Rob Norman's joining us this game, and he is playing a green-black Hogaak helmed graveyard-themed deck that, as we will find out, as you'll see during the course of this game, there's a secret commander that makes an appearance.
He refuses to tell us the theme of this deck until it happens in the game.
So we'll also let you discover the theme.
And we've got Alastair joining us, and he will be bringing a Daxos the Return deck, the white-black enchantment Daxos with experience counters, and he's planning on casting a lot of enchantments, and I happen to know that a lot of those enchantments are curses. I hope it's not me.
Oh, you mean like...
Those are curses, but not ones that are in Magic.
Oh, okay.
Let's get to the game. Gang, welcome to another ep. We have talked about the decks. We have rolled the dice. We have done our initial draws. I won the die roll, so I will go first.
Likely.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
It happened. It's true.
First instance.
Off camera, Sean was like, I don't care what happens, guys. I'm going first.
Yeah.
Dismal Backwater. I'm going to gain 1 life. I'm already in the lead. Has turn.
Okay, let's draw. And then I'll play an island and say go.
Okay. Drawing for turn. I'm going to play a Plains. Tap 1 for a Wayfarer's Bauble. Pay 2. Pay 2, sack it. I get a land. Put it on the battlefield.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's great.
And then make a peace sign.
Right.
Great.
Yeah.
A swamp. Here's a skull clamp. You equip it to a creature. When it dies, you get 2 sweet peats. 2 sweet peats.
Sweet Peats are what we're calling cards?
When guys die, these are the sweet peats you get.
Sweet
Wow.
Peats.
Yeah.
Okay.
I can.
Can I just clarify? Does someone have to die for it to be a peat? Is a regular draw a sweet peat?
No. Okay. That's a regular peat. Sweet peat is when you get a little bit of boost.
A little bit of
boost.
extra.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can I say I don't like playing with Rob?
I'm going to play a Rakdos Gilgate. Pass the turn.
1 regular Pete.
This episode of Battle of the Brews is sponsored by Pete's Coffee.
Okay. Let's go with another island. I did mean to make all the islands old, but turns out Theros sneaks in once in a while. And guys, you know what? Let's all get some sweet Pete's with a Howling Mind.
Whoa!
2 mana artifact, beginning of each player's draw step. If this is untapped, and only if it is untapped, that player draws an additional card.
Okay, draw
like
2.
it.
You know what I'm going to call that? That's a peat fest right
That's
there.
a Pete Fest, baby! All the Pete's!
You like to be the positive one usually, but I hate this. Okay, I'm drawing a mark.
A mark?
Get out of here,
A bunch
Mark.
of good marks. Oh, 2 marks and a sweet mark. Okay, no, this is not a good joke. Okay, here we go.
Keep it to Pete's, please. Respect the bit.
I'm going to play a command tower. I'm going to tap 2, sack Wayfarer's Bauble, which means I'm going to search my library. I'm going to do that in a second to put a thing on the battlefield, because then, nope, that's all I'm going to do.
Thank you.
Great.
1 peat, 2 peats. Ooh, great peats. A Gleaming Barrier. This is a 04 wall, and I can't wait for it to die. When it dies, I get a sparkly treasure. I'm very excited about it. And that's it. Go.
That's my commander, Silas Renn, Seeker Adept. It's a 2/2 with Death Touch, and when he does combat damage, I get to choose target artifact in my graveyard, and I can cast that card this turn. Currently, my graveyard is empty, so that does nothing. So it's just a 2/2 Death Touch, pass turn.
Did you draw an extra sweet
I
pea?
forgot to draw my extra Pete. There's an extra Pete.
You gotta get the Pete's
Yeah,
going.
I gotta get your Pete's.
Now I have to discard. I have too many Pete's.
Oh no! A land, an island, and then I'll play my commander, Thada Adel, Acquisitor.
Oh, yeah.
Thada is a 2/2. She has Island Walk, and whenever she deals combat damage to a player, you can search that player's library for an artifact card, exile it, then that player shuffles their library, and then until turn, I can play that card. So I still have to pay for it and everything.
But you basically get a bunch of free steal artifacts from people's libraries.
Steal some artifacts. Borrowing.
Yeah, but
you didn't cast them. You didn't put anything into them. I'm just
no,
borrowing
it's stealing.
them.
It's
You
it's
get
a
them
bad,
back at the end of the game.
It's immoral. Okay.
Pass turn.
Gotta get your
Pete,
second Pete.
here's my
Gotta
second
get your
Pete.
sweet pea.
Swamp for turn. I'm going to tap 1 and play a Soul Ring. You know. I don't know. I should warn you guys that because I just built this deck totally normally. Like, it's just a like positive enchantment deck, like just having a lot of fun. But it's this weird thing. Every time we play this game with this deck, I play this deck, it ends up that if someone hurts Daxos, a curse befalls them. And it's got nothing to do with me. I just want you to know. So rumor has it somebody is named a Pete, so that's going to be, of course, problematic. So I will be tapping 4 mana to play my commander Daxos. Then I'll be tapping 1 more for the Curse of Vengeance. I've enchanted the Pete player. Whenever enchanted player casts a spell, I put a spike counter on it, and then when he loses the game, I draw X cards and exile for the number to where X is the number of counters.
Can you play a card if you can't explain it?
Yeah. Can you? Are you allowed to have cards in your deck if you don't even know how to say the words on them?
Well, just to be clear, again, this is Daxos, not me. I don't want to curse anyone. You know what I mean? But yeah, so every time Rob casts a spell, he's going to tick up that dice. When he dies, which I assume will be soon, I draw cards, gain X life to the number on the die.
Okay.
So I brought fun to the table, and you're punishing me for that.
And I get 1 experience counter for casting an enchantment while Daxos is on the battlefield.
Wow. Andy, thanks so much for these Pete's. This is great.
Hey man, I live to serve.
You know who also lives to serve? This overeager apprentice. He's a nice guy. He's 1/2. If I discard a card from my hand and sacrifice it, if he takes one for the team, I get to add 3 black mana to my mana pool.
A little dark ritual.
Yeah, a little dark ritual. And that's all I'm going to do for right now.
All right, here. Let's see. So 1 Pete, 2 Pete's knocking at my door. How many Pete's did you see before? 1 swamp,
3, 4, 5, 6.
5 Pete's.
Well then.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna play a simple Swiftfoot Boots, and I think I'm gonna move to equip those boots to my commandee, Silas Renn.
Yes.
I'm not interested in making any enemies at this point. I'll pass the turn.
Okay, I'm gonna play a Thespian Stage. Thespian Stage is taps for colorless, but you can pay 2 and tap it, and it becomes a copy of target land.
That's nice.
I've got some dual lands here, or a mountain, or
Yeah,
something.
you know, like I might, for example, need to use some other colors of mana in this deck. We will see. A tribal sorcery. I believe this marks the first time a tribal sorcery has been cast on the show.
I believe that makes sense.
No crib swaps.
Yeah.
Crib swap is an instant.
Oh, tribal
Tribal
sorcery.
instant.
Right,
It's a
right, right.
tribal sorcery. It's Aquatex Will.
I'm sorry, what? Aqua?
Aquatex
Will.
Aquatex Will.
Aquatect, like an architect, but for aqua.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Although it's Aquitex, not Aquatech. Anyways, a single blue, you put a flood counter on target land. That land is an island in addition to the other types, as long as it has a flood counter on it. If you control a merfolk, draw a card.
You do control a merfolk.
I do control a merfolk, so I will target a land. I will target Alastair's command tower. That's also an island.
Okay, wow. I mean, just again, Daxos, you know what I mean? Like, I built him positive, but he will curse people.
Yeah, and I'm gonna attack Alastair to just go for a just to get some ramp going.
Just to get
Just
some
get some ramp.
I think you might have made a mistake
So we'll take 2 there.
in looking for artifacts in the enchantment deck.
Okay. Okay, so I have found an Orzhov Signet.
Huh.
And I'm going to cast it for 2 mana.
Now, interesting that you cast Orzhov Signet when, again, you're in a mono blue deck.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay,
I mean,
wow.
who knows? Again, I might somehow in this mono blue deck need some other colors of mana, so I'll pay 2 to get that Signet. Another one. 1 and 1 for a Mind Stone, which taps for colorless.
Yeah.
And that's it. Pass turn.
There will be a curse coming your way.
Fair enough.
But, I mean, no, I should say if Daxos feels like it, but not right now. Because in great news, one, I'm going to tap 1, 2, 2, 3, 4 for the wonderful old Cryptghast.
Wonderful.
Yeah, whenever I tap a swamp for mana, I can add 2 swamps to my mana pool, basically. It doubles my swamps, which are always wonderful and lovely. I will tap a swamp now to get 2, and then I will tap 1 more for Profane Procession.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Yeah, tick this up to 2. I could pay 5 and exile target creature, then if there are 3 or more cards exiled with Profane Procession, I could flip it.
Nice.
The neat thing about that in Commander is if you do that on a Commander, we'll probably send it to the command zone, so you'll never get 3 cards under there, so that never has to flip if you focus on Commanders.
Oh, interesting, yeah.
If we don't let them die.
I'm going to tap a swamp to equip Skull Clamp onto this Overeager Apprentice. However, this Overeager Apprentice is going to be sacrificed for 3 mana to my mana pool. I will sacrifice a swamp. I'm going to get 2 extra Sweet Peats here. Ooh, that feels really good. I got 3 mana in my mana pool. Ooh, I'm feeling good about these Peats. Here's an Undead Augur. He's a nice zombie man.
Now, are you casting that?
Yeah, I am. I'll do it later.
I'll do it
That's
later.
not how a curse works.
I don't know what to tell you, Al.
It's yours. It's still yours. You still own it.
Yeah.
And I'm going to cast a Perpetual Timepiece.
Ooh.
And
What does Perpetual Timepiece do?
I'm going to tap this, and I get to put the top 2 cards of my library in my graveyard.
Okay, wow.
So don't try and use this, Alastair. This is for me. Yes, and I'm going to, with the leftover mana, I'm going to equip the Skull Clamp to the Undead Augur. And just, when this guy dies or another zombie dies, I draw a card and I gain 1 life.
A zombie anyone controls or a zombie you control?
I control.
Okay.
Yeah. This is about my zombie.
Oh, man.
When you're ready, Sean, you can take your turn.
Wow.
Wowzers.
1 Sweet Pete going in my hand. Where are the Pete's all across the land?
No!
2 Sweet Pete's joining in my hand. What did he draw? More lands.
Oops, more land.
This is growing tiresome, but I'm currently enjoying it.
Yeah.
So why are we calling them Pete's again?
We made
No
a
one
mistake.
asked that question.
We made a mistake.
Oh, we
Yeah.
we made a
Yeah,
mistake.
at the
did
table, we
we
made a mistake.
How so?
And we're committed to it now.
Yeah.
But
It's
I
too
just,
late.
is there an explanation, or did you just you thought that was
Off the top of your head.
No,
Yeah.
it's just like, oh. a
I
couple
thought it was
Sweet
like,
Peats.
oh, I'm running this great. What is it? A green black deck?
Hogaak.
Hogaak,
Yeah.
right? So I thought you were like, oh, it's like grave moss, peat moss. These are Pete's. These are my Pete's. Because your decks usually have a theme to them.
Yeah, this has a theme, but I'm not going to tell you
It's
until
not
it's
Pete's.
too late. No.
Is it Pete's?
No.
Yes.
So I'll use this orchard and this mountain to cast my other commander, Akiri Lineslinger. It's a 0/3 with first strike and vigilance, but gets +1/+0 for each artifact I control. I currently control 2. However, now with this Sol Ring, I control 3.
Nice.
Oh no.
And I want to cast a draw spell, but I don't want too many Pete's that I can't manage my Pete's.
I didn't think too many Pete's was going to be a problem.
You know what? I'll have too many Pete's. I'm gonna cast a Deep Analysis. Target player draws 2 cards.
Hey.
That player is me.
That's too many Pete's.
Too many.
Too many Pete's.
Deep Analopetes.
I have
Is
to
that too
discard
far?
a card.
No, that's too much.
Why do you keep
But-
ruining it?
I'm gonna discard a Baron Moor.
Let's go and play a Soul Ring as well.
Oh.
3 out of 4.
Wow.
Let's make it happen. And I'll play Muldrifter.
Nice.
Not evoked.
Not evoked.
Wow.
And I will draw 2 cards. Let's get going with this deck and play a Phantasmal Image copying Akiri Lineslinger.
Oh.
I've got a fair amount of artifacts over here. I got 4.
Yeah. Okay.
So what does that make
3,
it?
4. So she's a
4/3 first strike vigilance.
There we go. Seems like a decent little creature.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Decent creature.
Decent creature.
These creatures.
And then I'll pass turn.
I'm gonna pay 2 and a white. Nope, and a white with my command tower to play Bastion Protector. Commander creatures I control get +2/+2 and have indestructible. So it's now 4/4 indestructible. I'm gonna play a land for turn. I'm gonna play Orsov Basilica and return command tower to my hand. Off goes that flood counter.
What?
Wow.
I am permanently protected.
Like, I know that wasn't the craziest move a commander game has ever seen, but my mind is sort of blown right now.
Yeah.
We did go, wow.
That,
We did all say, wow.
get rid of that thing. And unfortunately, I don't think there's much I can do. So I'm going to pass the turn.
Not so fast. I'll be putting 2 cards from my library into my graveyard.
Gang, do you think Rob keeps saying that to make us think he's not trying to mill us?
That's a good point. That's a good point. Yeah.
2 Pete's.
Yeah.
I'm going to play a forest per turn. I'm going to put 2 sad Pete's into my graveyard.
Sad piece.
Sad Pete's. Then I will be playing a Corpse Augur.
Oh.
There you go. And he goes right beside my Undead Augur. When this guy dies, I draw X card and lose X life.
What's X?
X is creature cards in target player's graveyard, and I will assure you it'll be my graveyard. When you're ready to go.
I'm going to drop a Castle Embreth, which comes into play untapped because I do control a mountain. Castle Embreth is the land that I get to tap and pay 1 red to give all my creatures +1/+0 until end of turn. That's fun. I'm also going to drop down, I think this is fun, I'm going to try to resolve a Dockside Extortionist.
Oh.
If that works, I'm going to get treasures equal to the number of artifacts and enchantments my opponents control. 11? Okay, 11 treasure.
Wow.
11 treasure. Thank you.
Seems okay.
That's very good.
The problem with treasure is you get addicted to it.
Yeah.
And you just want more.
Certainly.
So the first thing I'm going to do is tap 3 to make a commander sphere, which I know is not treasure, but it's a mana rock. And that gives me 4 remaining. And my 4 remaining will be a Trove of Temptation. It's an enchantment that every opponent has to attack me with at least 1 creature each combat if able. And at the end of my end step, I get another treasure.
Wow.
Akiri has vigilance, and because of all these treasures, is now a 20,
Very large.
11, 12, 13, a 13/3 with vigilance. So I'll come at Rob. I'll come at you with this 13/3.
I love it.
He loves it.
The I'm going to block with this I'm going to block with this Gleaming Barrier,
Okay.
and I'll get a treasure of my own.
Okay.
And that treasure is for me.
Okay. I'm going to go to my end steps. Treasure Trove gives me another treasure and pass the turn.
The Wayfarer's Bauble. Like I said, more Pete's always coming our way. Temple Bell.
Ooh.
Whoa.
You get to tap it and make all players draw a card.
That's right. Let's move to combat here.
You must
and
attack
I must
me with
attack
one-
you
at
with
least
one.
one.
One creature. Okay. I will attack Sean with my Akiri as well. My 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6/3 first strike vigilance.
Certainly. I'll block with Dockside Extortionist.
Sure. And that's it for me.
At the end of your turn, I'm going to pay 6 because I get double swamps because of Crypt Gas and create 2 spirit tokens. This creature's power and toughness for each equal to the number of experience counters I have, which is 2. So, haha.
And they scale as you get experience.
Indeed, they scale as they get experience. But the important part is I paid 6 mana for 2 2/2s. Okay,
They get bigger.
great.
You'll be fine. You know what? Let's all draw an extra card.
Oh, ringing the bell! Ding, ding, ding,
Ring,
ding,
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 ding, ding, ding, ding, ding.
1, 2, 3, 4. So I've got 1 floating because I'm going to pay a Mesa Enchantress. Whenever I cast an enchantment spell, I may draw a card. Then I've got the 1 floating, and then I get to have 1 swamp because that's 2 swamps for Underworld Connection to attach it to this swamp. So Underworld Connection is enchantment. So I enchant the land. it has pay 1 life, draw a card. So I can tap this and pay a life, draw a card. I'm going to draw a card off of Method Enchantress, and also this is going to tick up.
It's a lot of Pete's.
It's a lot of Pete's.
It's a lot of Pete's you got going on.
Too many Pete's.
So I have 2 4 mana left. I'm going to tap this, pay a life, so I'm going to lose a life, and I'm going to draw a card. I don't know how to tell you this, but again, I only want to play positive stuff here. But somebody tried to put a flood counter on one of Daxos' lands, and he was very...
Where's the flood counter?
Very upset. It's gone now. It's gone now because
There's
Daxos
no
dealt with
proof
it.
that
But the
happens.
pain, the emotional pain remains. So,
Sorry, Sean, how's the law work? I kill someone, there's no body. Is there a crime?
It's called habeas corpus.
You just admitted to killing
Oh my god! So you can't admit to a crime if there's no crime.
I am going to suspend Curse of the Cabal, targeting... I guess I have to target...
No, you don't target anything yet. You just
So
suspend.
I'm just going to suspend it. Oh, great. So I could change the target.
I
So,
believe so, yeah.
it's got suspend 2 on it. So it means each upkeep, one of the suspense counters is going to come off. At the end, it gets cast. Target player sacrifices half the permanents he or she controls rounded down once all these come off. Now, at the beginning of each player's upkeep, if Curse of the Call is suspended, you guys can sacrifice any permanent to tick it up by 2. And then I will pass the turn.
Great.
Oh, I have to attack, sorry.
Oh yeah, you have to attack me with at least one creature. And I have a 13/3 first striker.
Sure do.
You've got an indestructible commander, am I right?
Yes, I do. So I feel like I might as well come at you with that guy. Yeah, I'll attack you with my 4/4 indestructible commander.
All right, I'll take 4 commander damage. This trove sucks.
Pass turn!
Let's party. Here we go.
Here we go.
A swamp for turn. I'm going to crack this treasure to put a black mana into my mana pool. I'm going to cast Bubbling Muck because I like to get a lot of black mana here. This goes for anyone. If you tap a swamp, you get an extra black mana.
For this turn.
For this turn only. That's right. Cool.
Oh, I could have tripled my swamps.
Kind of, yeah.
Could have, but you didn't. I'm going to bring out Sir Conrad.
Ooh.
Sure.
One of the newbies, I love it.
I'm going to...
So Sir Conrad is the one, every time a creature, there's a lot. Every time any creature dies, we all lose a life. If any creature goes from any library to any graveyard, we all lose a life. But if a creature leaves your graveyard, we all lose a life.
Absolutely.
A lot of conditions under which we can lose life.
This deck is called Mad Bomber. I've been watching the hit movie Speed. Hogaak isn't the real criminal. This is the real commander. It's Sir Conrad. We got a fat bat graveyard here. My finger's on the button. Mess with me, the bomber's gonna come and get you. That's what this is all about.
Man, I love your themes, but this one's a reach. I gotta be honest with you. It
It's a
really
reach?
feels like... Yeah.
Everyone, take 2 damage.
What unless we hit,
No,
unless
has
you
hit
hit creatures.
Oh, right.
So how many did you hit?
1 damage.
So we all take 1 damage.
We all take... Oh, man. I was wrong. Your finger is on the bomb. Yeah, wow.
the bomb, yeah.
Yeah, wow.
Okay, I'm going to move Skull Clamp to the Corpse Augur. And Sean, he's coming at you. He is a 6/1 zombie corpse.
I will block with my first striking gigantic Akiri Lineslinger.
Awesome. He clearly dies. I'm going to pick my own graveyard, as I said I would. And I'm going to lose X life and draw X card. 5, 6. I'm going to lose 6 life and draw 8 cards.
And we're all going to lose 1 from him dying, right?
Yeah.
We always lose one. Huh.
I mean, oh yeah, Mad Bomber.
Oh. I'm actually kind of worried about this. I've got to get that.
Please.
Yeah.
Big turn for the Mad Bomber. Bringing a Soul Ring. I'm assuming that you're getting this. Think so?
Yes. Thank you.
This is only relevant if he dies.
Yeah.
Right.
Only relevant if Rob dies.
So, reassembling
Before me
skeleton.
specifically.
I'm going to take one of this mana and equip it here to kill him, to draw an extra 2 cards.
And
We all take another point of life.
Then I will bring him back to the battlefield tapped. I will do it again.
So wait, we lose a life because a creature left your graveyard.
Right.
Reassembling skeleton.
So yeah, this guy, he left my graveyard, so you lose a life, but he dies again, so you lose another life. I'm going to draw an extra 2 cards. Then I'm going to cast Hogaak, who's basically just a henchman of the Mad Bomber. And I can't cast him with mana. I have to use Delve. So I'm going to get rid of 7 cards from my graveyard.
Any of them creatures?
All creatures. So Hogaak is out.
And so you've delved 7 creatures. 7 creatures left your library. We each take an additional 7.
Yes.
Wow.
Great.
And at the end of my turn, I'm going to discard down to 7. I have to discard 2 creatures.
So we each take 2 more.
An additional 2.
Wow. Wow. The Mad Bomber was... I really shouldn't have just made fun of it so quickly.
You really got
I was
burned
like,
there.
oh no, 1 damage here and there.
Oh, every time something 1 damage? Who cares? How much life did we lose there? Quite a bit.
Quite about like
Quite a bit.
14, 13?
Quite a bit.
Ugh.
That's a Psychosis Crawler. It's a horror that's star based on this power and toughness based on the number of cards in my hand. And whenever I draw a card, each opponent loses a life. Painful game here.
Yeah, yeah.
Painful game.
Mean
Draw 1,
Pete's.
draw 2, take 2.
Mean Pete.
Together we've created Nekusar.
Also, for the remainder of the game, could you call me Mad Bomber?
Please just call me Mad Bomber.
If you say Rob again, I won't respond. I'm the Mad Bomber.
Okay, great.
You're the
Great.
Daniel Day-Lewis of magic. You're the Daniel Day-Lewis of this magic show.
Yeah.
I'm going to tap my 4 remaining lands and spend 1 of my treasures to give me a total of 5, so I can cast Echo Storm. It's a sorcery that says whenever I cast the spell, copy for each time you've cast your commander from the commands on this game. I cast them twice. Each partner counts as a casted commander. So I'm going to get 3 copies. Create a token that is a copy of target artifact. For my first target will be Psychosis Crawler.
Okay.
I'm going to put 2 more copies on the stack. Each copy will also target Psychosis Crawler.
Oh. So wait, is it only opponents or everyone?
Whenever I draw a card, each opponent loses a life.
Wow. Okay.
So if someone kills Psychosis Crawler right now,
Yeah.
nothing happens? How's that work?
That's a great question. I guess it would fizzle, because, yeah.
There's no target there.
Yeah. Well.
It's like you're going to like target something and someone swoops it out from under you.
I've put all the targets on 1, so yes, that's how it would work.
Okay,
I am
Andy,
tapped out.
This is your moment to shine. A big unsummon. A big bounce.
Yes.
Something's going to happen here.
We're gonna die from this thing, so
Yeah.
I am gonna cast Evacuation. Turn all creatures to their owner's hands.
Woo!
So I will once again cast...
Each person.
I'll use 2 I'll use 2 treasures to cast my commander 1 more time. And then I'll go to my end step and I'll gain 1 treasure back. So it's really just like a net loss of 1 treasure.
Nice.
And I think because this is the world we're living in, I will spend 1 more treasure to equip these Swiftfoot boots. Oh, I guess I've got haste now, huh?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't do that math in advance, so I'm going to take advantage of it. I've got 1, 2, 3, plus my treasures is 9, so I've got 12 artifacts. Although I need to go down 1 because I already gained the 1 from Trove of Temptation. So
Technically, you were in your end step, so I think you missed your attacks, really.
I'm going to go back then and cast this. I've got Swiftfoot Boots equipped to Akiri, so now Akiri has haste, vigilance, first strike. With my treasures, Commander Sphere, and Sol Ring, I've got 8, 9, 10, plus the boots makes 11. Rob, I'm coming at you for 11.
I poked the bear. I deserve it.
11 coming down.
I'll take it.
I was making jokes. That was making jokes while he's equipping stuff. I'm like, that's stupid. When he's deciding, you should be quiet. That's the rule.
Don't get him going.
EDH.
Now, does that mean Rob is dead from commander damage?
No, this is my first 11 points to Rob commander-wise.
Gotcha. Oh yeah, because of course you blocked the other one. Yeah.
And with partners,
I was just
FYI,
excited about the vengeance curse.
Teacher, any homework? Get out of here.
The way partners work is each partner has to do their own 21 damage.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Silas Renn can't help that. I'm going to go to my end step. I will get that treasure. I will discard a card. It's going to be Cultivator's Caravan. Pass turn.
I'm going to drop a Reliquary Tower. So I have no maximum hand size anymore.
All those Pete's aren't going anywhere.
So many beats now.
So many Pete's.
3 plus a blue. Gigantoplasm, which is a clone that you can alter its base power and toughness, but just by paying X. I'm going to copy Akiri.
Sure.
So she is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So currently she's a 5?
5/3 first strike vigilance.
First strike vigilance. Okay. So I think I'm just going to pass the turn.
It's a good turn.
All right. I will untap. In my upkeep, I will tick Curse of the Cabal down 1. Remember, 1 more, and then somebody is going to have to discard, sacrifice half of their permanents. Okay, for my turn, I'm going to play Temple of the False God. So I'm using 3 of this and the black to cast Cryptcast. So it's going to double my swamps again. I've now got 1 colorless mana and a white. So now I'm going to tap a swamp to get 2 black mana, and then I can cast Daxos the Returned, which still gives me 1 floating black mana, which I'm going to use because I'm also going to tap 2 white mana to cast Shielded by Faith. Enchanted creature has Indestructible, and whenever a creature enters the battlefield, I can move Shielded by Faith to that creature.
Even our creatures?
That's so nice.
That
Thank
is
you,
true.
Alastair.
That
That
is
is
true.
so
Thank you.
kind.
That will be a way to repay us for all the curses I know you hate putting on us.
I hate putting them on you. Now that I've taken a long look at my Sweet Peats, I'm going to do nothing and pass the turn and have to discard some Peats.
Thank you so much, Alastair. Numero uno, a wand of vertebrae.
Gross.
No, beautiful.
It's made of vertebrae.
Beautiful card. Sir Conrad's back, and the Mad Bomber wants to say, let's put 3 cards into my graveyard. 1, 2, 3. So everyone's going to take 2 damage.
2 creatures, 2 damage.
Didn't play land for turn. I'm going to play Scavenger Grounds. My finger is on the button.
Oh, that can empty a graveyard.
Empty my graveyard, that's
Which
right.
will be a lot of creatures leaving your graveyard if you target yourself.
Yes. I'm going to cast Hogaak 1 more time.
Whoa.
Okay, so 4 extra damage. Because I cast him from my hand, he's free, there's no commander cost, so everyone else will take 4 damage.
Because you, as part of the cost, you've delved
Delved.
away 4 creatures.
And delving with Sir Conrad
Yikes.
does extra damage. And then for my final move, I will equip Skull Clamp to Hogaak. Alright.
The Mad Bomber.
Okay, mad.
Oh, sorry,
Mad.
it's the end of my turn. I do have to discard a card, unfortunately. I will have to discard this Undead Augur for another damage.
Another damage.
Wow. We're on the ropes here.
It's getting close, coming down to it. I suggest we focus on Rob.
Yeah, what?
Okay, I'm going to play my own Scavenger Ground. Watch out, graveyards. Silas Renn coming back out to play.
Oh yeah, the 2/2 Death Touch. Who do you guys think is the most handsome of this group of people so far? Maybe we could get the people to vote in the comments.
Do you think that you're so confident in your ability to win this game that you've decided to rate the super hunks?
Yes,
Would you say
correct.
that you've decided to do that?
Yes, I already know it's inevitable I'm going to win. So, super hunk time.
I'm
Here we
feeling
go.
Very good, and I just want to gauge the level of hunkiness at this table. We're coming out with a calendar, just so everyone knows.
Just all Alastairs?
Yeah.
And you can donate to have us not put out that calendar. Yeah.
Keep it under wraps.
Yeah.
Keep it secret. Keep it safe.
I'm going to cast Karn, Scion of Urza.
Seems pretty
Oh,
good.
okay.
Does it resolve? Is it good?
Yep.
So Karn starts with 5 loyalty. I can go +1 to reveal 2 cards. An opponent puts 1 in exile with a silver counter, the other into my hand. And then I can -1 to put one of those cards with silver counters on it in my hand, or -2 to create a construct that is as big as the number of artifacts I control. We got a lot of treasures. That would be a big artifact. Do I want that? I think I want another card. I'm going to tick up. I'm going to reveal these 2. One of those goes to my hand. One of these 2 lands goes to my hand, and the other one goes into exile.
Who decides?
I do have to pick a target, Andy.
I'll give you the mountain.
Sure. And this will go into exile. I'll put that under Karn for just simplicity's sake, so that we know anything under Karn is something with the silver counter on it.
Yeah.
All right. I'll go to my combat. Rob, I don't negotiate with terrorists.
That's a smart policy.
Akiri's coming at you.
I will excitedly block.
Sure. So if you send Hogaak to your graveyard, you do get to draw the cards. Darn it. I thought you'd go to the command zone for sure. Okay. So, yeah. We all take 1 from Sir Conrad again. And the peats have been drawn, and I'll go to man step and get another treasure. Pass turn.
Okay, before I start my turn here,
Ooh.
I need to talk to Alastair about that curse of the Cabal.
Oh my
Yeah.
god, right.
Oh, yes. Yeah, I don't...
I'm just saying, what if maybe it doesn't come at me, the obvious non-threat, and then I can actually, because here's the other reason why I don't want it to come at me. I have to attack Sean. I can't even attack
still
Oh my
have
god,
to
Trove of Temptation. I hate it.
Sorry, yes. Yes, I had definitely moved off this coming at you for that emotional pain of... There might be another curse coming your way at some point.
But like, sure.
But also, that makes it difficult because I don't want to target... Oh, no, I do want to target
still
Rob.
Hurts him pretty bad. He doesn't have that many creatures, right? It's not like he's going to have to sack a lot of lands, which are more
You're right,
resources.
you're right.
Like, if he had a board full of creatures, I would be like, let's not target
Oh, yeah,
him
because
with
it's only
that.
one... So we'd only take 1 damage right now if he sacks.
If he sacks.
I don't think Conrad looks at himself.
Yeah,
Another
probably
creature
doesn't.
Another
dies.
creature dies, yeah. So
Okay.
Conrad doesn't punish you for himself dying.
To be quite honest, I'm not worried about that. You can definitely do that. I'm not going to be in this game for much longer, so
okay.
you're just basically leaving Sean open to steamrolling.
Okay, then I will, on your end step, pay 2 to turn Thespian Stage into a Orzhov Basilica.
Yep.
Yeah.
So it
yourself
taps for 2, and then I will pay 2 also to sacrifice Wayfarer's Bauble and get an island, and then we'll start my turn. Okay, well, I'll get attacks out of the way here, and
You have to attack me.
attack
I
you.
wish it weren't true at this
And I can't
case.
attack Karn.
Oh, no, you can attack me or a Planeswalker I can
What would
I
you
control.
prefer?
That's a tough question. I guess I'd rather take the hit.
Okay, then I'll attack you.
And what's the power on it now?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 5 artifacts.
Take him 5.
What's your life total at?
Now it's 10.
Woo. Okay, now I'm gonna cast this weird spell. Talent of the Telepath.
I really love this deck. Just weird spell names. I like it.
Talent of the Telepath. Target opponent reveals the top 7 cards of his or her library. You may cast an instant or sorcery card from among them without paying its mana cost. Then that player puts the rest into his or her graveyard.
Seems pretty
And
good.
do you have spell mastery?
I don't.
Oh.
No. Oh, wait, yes I do. I have an instant and a sorcery in there. Wow, what a laugh. Just because Spell Mastery says if there are 2 or more instant and or sorcery cards in your graveyard, you can cast up to 2.
Woo.
So you're hoping to hit 2 instants or sorceries off the top 7.
Yes. Okay, so I'm looking at everyone here. I think Alastair has a lot of enchantments.
Yeah, there's
mostly.
definitely
You have a
not.
lot of graveyard stuff. I feel like you might have some instant sorceries, maybe a little ramp in there. Sean, you've got a lot of artifact-based stuff, which is relevant to me, I guess, now. So I'll pick you.
If they're instants or sorceries?
Yeah, it's instants or sorceries. So the top 7, you reveal them.
So I'll reveal, Terminate, Mountain, Solemn, Simulacrum, Recto, Signet, Loyal Apprentice, Swift, Water Cliffs, and Spell Swindle. So I've got 2 instant sorceries, Terminate, which destroys a creature, or Spell Swindle, which counters a
Counters a
spell.
spell. Gives
Your
me
own
treasure.
spell. Yeah.
Let's... Okay, so... Yeah, I think I'll cast Terminate on your Sir Conrad.
Okay, in response to that, I'm going to cast Corpse Churn. So I'm going to take the top 3 cards of my library and put it into my graveyard. 1.
And I can't Spell Swindle that, because I would have had to have targeted a spell already with this. Am I right?
Yeah, you're putting both of these
Yeah.
spells on the stack simultaneously if you choose.
Right.
And I think we're assuming you're choosing not to Spell Swindle Terminate.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So this one just
It's
does
gone.
not get cast, and Terminate, we're doing it right now.
And unfortunately for you guys, I did turn over 3 creature cards. So you will be taking 4 damage.
4 damage?
Because I returned
'Cause-
1 creature to my graveyard with Corpse Churn.
Corpse Churn, return 1 to your hand.
Yes.
Which one's going to your hand?
I'm going to figure that out.
So I'm down to 6.
Yeah.
Stitcher's Supplier back to my hand.
Felwar Stone. I'm going to cast 4 for Thran Dynamo. I'm going to pass the turn.
Okay, on the end of your turn, I'm going to tap 4 mana to gain myself another Wonderful Spirit token, who's a 4/4.
So here it is. You take the last suspend counter off.
Oh yeah, and then untap, upkeep, take a last suspend counter, and I will be targeting old Mad Bomber over here.
Well, let's just take a break here.
Okay.
Think about this. All of my recursion has been exiled.
Uh-huh.
The engine of my deck is in my graveyard.
Uh-huh.
I have nothing out.
Yeah. Agree. You know what? This is a good point. So, unfortunately, I will be targeting Mad Bomber.
Wow. The pleading. Because he needs you to lose, remember.
Yeah.
But, yeah, it's just crazy. Okay, yeah.
Target player sacrifices half the permanents he or she controls rounded down.
Half rounded down.
2, 3,
You don't control that
4,
curse,
5,
though.
6.
So 11
So 5.
and half is... Yeah, you have 5.5 rounded down to 5.
Okay, well, these aren't going to be helpful to me anymore. That's 2.
You don't need that skull clamp. You're drawing so many cards off of these things. Yeah. Oh, wow. That's the saddest skull clamp destruction I've ever seen. A person sacrificed their own skull clamp. Not enough Pete's. All the would-be Pete's. Oh, the god.
I hope you had fun playing Magic today, Alastair.
Okay. And now I will draw 2 Sweet Pete's for turn.
The audacity.
Man.
So it's a parody song, but it's off The Sweetest Thing, but it's The Sweetest Pete.
Okay.
You know that song?
By you too.
Yeah. U2, Sweetest Pete.
Okay.
Oh, the sweetest Pete. That's pretty good.
Okay, for a turn, I'm going to put in Vault of the Archangels. I'm going to pay 4 to use Vault of the Archangels' ability. So, 2 colorless and a black and white. Tap it. Creatures you control gain Death Touch and Lifelink until end of turn.
Whoa.
And then I will attack Sean.
I am at 6 life, so I prefer hitting my commander.
Yeah, it's only a 2/2 anyway, so that seems dumb.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, you're right. That thing's gone.
Yeah.
Okay, Karn will take 2.
And I will gain 2 huge life. I will pass the turn.
Nice. Here's a Stitcher Supplier. I'm going to put 3 cards into my graveyard.
Oh, yeah.
1, 2, 3. Better get some mana quick. It's a Talisman of Resilience. 'Cause that's what I am, resilient. Mad Bomber's coming back in a big way. It's a Pitiless Plunderer.
Whenever a creature you control dies, non-token, or no, even token creatures,
Yeah.
you get a treasure.
Whenever a creature dies.
It's a nice little combo piece. Seen it work at some Magic Nights. Put in some pretty good work.
And I am going to cast Hogaak the Bagman, and I'm going to exile some cards.
The line of text, you can't spend mana to cast this spell, is pretty funny.
Okay, guys, that's all I can do. Go.
Yeah.
Psychosis Crawler.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Does that resolve?
It sure does.
Okay, Psychosis. Okay.
Oh, hang on a second.
Yeah.
I don't really want to be losing more life here.
I know you don't. Nobody does.
Nobody does.
It's
It's getting tight.
Are you planning to draw a lot of cards this turn?
Something tells me maybe.
Oh, I forgot my sweet Pete.
Kept asking if it resolved.
Yeah.
Something might be up.
Yeah.
I might have a bit of a plan.
Do I plan on drawing a lot of cards this turn? I mean, define plan on drawing.
Are we going to take a lot of damage from this turn? How about that?
I can't guarantee anything.
Okay.
He's got 10 mana, remember. 10 treasures.
Okay. it resolves.
Okay.
What?
Or I don't have any response to it. It resolved.
Yeah, well, it doesn't have to do it now.
Doesn't have to do it now. I have to do something with Karn, and I think at this point it's important to have some defense. So I'm going to go down to make a construct.
Yeah.
It's as big as my artifact.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Alastair.
Yeah.
I'm gonna. So here's my construct. I realize now it looks a bit like a Big Mac.
I was going to say, is it a hamburger? What is it?
It looks like the poo emoticon with legs.
It also could be that.
Yeah.
Maybe it's a hamburger that is now poo.
Yeah. Poop on a stick.
Do you know what? All hamburgers are poo if you think 4-dimensional.
If you look long enough at it,
Yeah.
at the
Yes.
lifespan truly of a hamburger,
Yeah.
it's all poo.
Yeah.
Everything is poo if you look at it long enough.
Oh my God. Am
Take a
I
look at
made of
The
poo?
history of the world.
Yeah.
And everything is poo, really.
Everything. Volcanoes.
All the poo emoji.
Mountains, buildings, they're all poo.
Oh, wow. Yep.
Yeah, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to move the Swiftfoot boots over to my new construct. Now, Alastair, I'm hoping that we can be a little bit of a team here. If we can eliminate enough stuff down here, I can get through and just get rid of the Mad Bomber altogether, and you'll draw all these cards.
I will do that if Andy agrees nobody attacks me on his turn.
Well, he has to attack me anyway with this creature, so unless he can give something haste, I don't think that would happen.
I won't attack you next turn.
On your turn. Yeah,
on my turn.
Yeah, okay.
On my next turn.
Yeah, okay.
I also just want to talk about a story that we all know. It's the redemption story. Yes, we make mistakes in life. Sometimes maybe a Mad Bomber goes too crazy. But if you kill me now, you are denying a primal story about someone seeing the error of their ways.
I mean, I don't care about stories.
Yeah. That's really nice. Anyway, I still target you with the Curse of Cabal. What do we need to get rid of
if
then?
you can get rid of Hogaak, then I can. I mean, I don't think I can. I can force him to lose his whole board.
But we can't kill him.
I don't. If yeah, I guess we can't kill him.
Well, I mean,
but I can put him in a position to like do a lot of blocks. And just get rid of everything there and just keep him on the back foot so that next turn, Akiri just has to get in one more time on Rob. That's what I'm hoping to do.
I will.
would it? Yeah. No, sorry.
I'll pay 2. 3, 4, and 1 planes to exile Hogaak with profane procession. We're targeting Hogaak.
Targeting.
So it's going to go under Profane Procession
Unless you put
unless you put it in your command zone.
Oh, I'm going to put it in my command zone.
Yes.
And
Okay.
I don't get to draw a card.
That's right.
It's exiled, yeah.
So now I'm going to go to my combat step then. And I'm going to attack with everybody I have. So these will tap, this guy will not.
Okay.
And how big is your...
So the construct, FYI, is I've got 10 treasures, 11. It itself is an artifact, 12, 13, 14, 15. I've got 15 artifacts on the board.
So regardless, I'm taking 15 damage. I'm taking 17 damage.
No,
Minimum.
if you block this and this, you'll take 2.
Oh, this guy's not
You
attacking.
can let the little...
This guy cannot attack. I did not give it haste.
Sick. Okay, well then I will take 2 damage. And I will stack it so that I'm going to get a treasure.
Silas Renn hits, so I'm going to target the Solemn Simulacrum in here that was put in there when Andy spell swindled me. So I'm going to pay the 4 to cast my Solemn Simulacrum and tutor up a land.
Get yourself a little land there.
And I'm going to go up a treasure and pass the turn.
All right, on your end step, I'm going to... There it is. Thran Dynamo. And a blue to flash in. Stunt double.
Nice.
Becoming a copy of Psychosis Crawler.
So
Well, not targeting. It is.
it
is now,
a copy of Psychosis Crawler. That sucks for me a lot.
Okay, so stunt double has
Yeah, no, it
resolved.
has
the,
resolved.
The stack is cleared.
The stack is clear. The stack is clear.
Okay,
I'm
I'm gonna ring the bell.
You're ringing the bell. Okay, let's
Everyone
ring
draws
the bell.
one. The draw looks like it resolves. Everyone takes one.
I'm still going to do a thing in the end step because I have to.
Sure.
I've got 11 treasures. That sucks, but I got to do it. I got to hit Psychosis Crawler for 9 with my Comet Storm. I don't have enough mana to multi-kick it and spread it around, which I would love to do. But I simply have to get it off the board.
Yeah,
So,
it's
yeah.
fair. Yeah.
All right. Well, in response to that, I will cast Cackling Counterpart to make a copy of
Now,
my own
hold on.
Psychosis Crawler.
Now, hang on. How does Catholic can I respond to
Yeah,
that?
of course you can. Yeah. But if you're gonna let this one resolve, like, why not let this one resolve?
So you don't have 2.
Yeah. Yes.
Well, this one's gonna die still. This one does die. It's just that I'm replacing it immediately with this.
Yeah, so do you want to have 0 Psychosis Crawlers
Or one.
one
You
Psychosis?
seemed fine.
Zero's
You
better.
seemed fine with one earlier.
I
you
did
can
seem
still
fine
get
with
rid
one
of it.
earlier. I just don't want to die.
You need to get rid of both of. Like, this is a 2-for-1 for you.
You're gonna gain a lot of life when I kill Rob this turn.
Are you going to kill Rob this turn?
Yes, because I can't attack you. Remember?
But are you going to kill me this turn?
I can't.
Okay. Great.
You're letting him have 2 Psychosis Crawlers.
I'm going to let it. Well, no,
Well,
one will
one's
still die.
gone. Yeah, one's gone.
One will still die.
I can't do anything.
It might be a mistake.
I can't do anything in between with the two of them.
What an intense. Yeah,
Yeah.
Okay.
I did my best.
Okay, that's dead.
Just tell me, did you just draw that Kathleen counterpart?
No.
Was that the Bell one?
No, I
Okay.
haven't. Kept it. So we have a token here that is a copy of Psychosis Crawler, but he's a cackling Psychosis Crawler.
Oh yeah.
Oh, wow. Did you go to art school, by the way?
I did, actually. This is definitely art.
Yeah. Oh, boy.
Ha ha, he says.
Wow.
Cackling.
Cackling, yeah.
And he's a Bomar monk, which is, for all you Star Wars fans up there, this card is clearly depicting, from Return of the Jedi, a Bomar monk.
Whoa.
Now I'll draw 2.
We all take 2.
Why is he counting everything?
Just kind of got to know how much mana I have. It's simple as that. 1, 2, 3.
You know, Alastair, time makes mad bombers of us all.
I said at the beginning of the game, I hate playing with this guy, right?
You know, you look what's left. It's just ashes, and this man's about to win the game. Just so you could get your precious.
That's all I care about, my Curse of Vengeance.
Your 14 cards.
So let's all draw a card.
And take 1.
Everyone takes 1. This and an island, and play Muldrifter Evoked
Ooh.
to draw 2.
Draw 2. We all take 2. That kills me.
Oh, no! Sean is gone.
I'm
Sean
out.
is gone. I told you I would not attack you. I won't attack you. That is
You also
true.
said you wouldn't kill me.
I said I can't.
Can't kill you. Okay. That's different. Okay.
I mean,
Oh my god. Then you lied.
well,
If you kill him,
I couldn't.
your
That-
statement that you can't
I
kill
literally
him.
could not kill you at that time.
Well, you didn't say at that time. You
I
did.
just drew like a bunch of cards and things changed.
Wow.
But actually, I honestly
Shady.
still don't think I can kill you.
Okay, we'll see. We'll see. We'll see.
Let the record show you would if you could.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I absolutely would if I could. But I can't, so I won't.
Oh,
Okay.
boy.
And yeah, you know, I'm looking at my hand here. There's really nothing that's going to happen other than you giving him 14
I know.
answers and then 14 life.
Yeah, lots of life there. Yeah. 1 and a blue to cast Phantasmal Image.
And how does this one work?
Same thing. It's a clone.
So if it resolves, Andy will pick who it is after it resolves.
Oh, I see.
Because it enters the battlefield that way.
Yeah.
I will exile Psychosis Crawler.
So in response to that, I'll tap 5, because this is a double land, 7, and flashback Cackling Counterpart
To copy
to
Psychosis.
copy Psychosis Crawler. Put a token on the battlefield that's a copy of target creature you control.
Sure, that's gonna happen.
So
Exile.
1 gets exiled, 1 comes in. Phantasmal Image comes in and still targets, or doesn't target, but still can clone anything on the battlefield. That's already on the battlefield, so I got 2 of them.
Right, and we are agreed that Andy said he wouldn't kill me, right?
I said I can't kill you.
Oh,
I said I can't. And at the time, that was 100% accurate.
Sean, just so you know what the Mad Bomber looks like. He has a monocle and a big mustache, and he's holding a bomb that's sizzling like this.
Okay. Classic Red Bomber.
9. So Akiri, there's 9 artifacts.
So Akiri's a 9/3. First strike vigilant.
All right, then Rob, I will attack you with my Akiri and then make her base power toughness 6 more.
So you're going to give Alastair 14 answers.
Yeah. You got to do the move.
You gotta do the move.
Let's just do the move, you know?
Yeah.
Doop, 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 do the move.
Do your things have... So
Do
Akiri
the
has vigilant.
move.
Yeah.
Do the move.
Well, I'm going to tell you,
Do the move.
I'm disappointed by this.
Did you just die?
I think I just died.
And we may well have just handed Alastair the win here, but let's you know.
Let's do the move.
Let's do the move. Probably said I can't. I said I wouldn't.
Yeah, you said you wouldn't, and then this
man
guy's
my
a man of
word.
his word. He's a
Man
man
my
of his
word.
word.
The curse... So Rob leaves the game by dying. The Curse of Vengeance leaves... triggers.
When enchanted player loses the game, you gain X life and draw X cards, where X is the number of spike counters of Curse of Vengeance, which is 16.
And you cast that so early. You
So
basically
early.
casted 16 spells this whole game. That doesn't seem like much.
I feel like I probably missed some triggers, right?
Probably a few missed ones,
Okay.
but still 16.
16 cards.
And when you weren't looking, I was rolling the dice back.
I was just cheating.
Passing the turn.
Yeah.
10, 11. So I'm floating 1 to pay 2 to target both of your Psychosis Crawlers with this bad boy.
Sure. So one gets exiled, but it's a token, so it dies, and this gets sacrificed once it gets targeted.
Right. Okay, great. I'm going to pay 1, 2, 3,
And it
4
doesn't target.
and play Anointed Procession with my incredible drawing of it. Then I'm going to put this here. And this is going to tick up to 5.
So whenever you get a token, you get 2.
2 of those tokens.
So it's like Daxos makes double tokens, right?
Yes.
Pretty cool.
I've got 2 mana left. I'm going to tap for both. I'm going to pay 1 for Phyrexian Reclamation,
Yeah,
which
sure.
is going to tap this up to 6. And I'm going to use the other to extort.
Oh,
Andy
I'm gonna
loses a life. Alastair gains a life.
Lose 1. And I will pass the turn.
let's do it. Okay, here's the move. Doop, 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 do the move. Okay, we're going to pay 5 for Baral's Expertise. Return up to 3 target artifacts and or creatures to their owner's hands, and I can cast a card with converted mana cost 4 or less from my hand without paying its mana cost. Alistair, bounce all 3 of your creatures.
Yowza.
Wow.
This could be a problem.
And then
Bloop.
from
And then
my hand,
This
I will
guy's going to drop here.
cast Unstable Obelisk. Okay, so I have put Unstable Obelisk into play with Brawl's Expertise. I've cast it for free.
Yeah.
Which means my Akiri Lionslinger is 1 power more.
Which is an 8-3.
So I'm going to tap everything and swing at you for just 1 shy of your life total.
So you can pump Akiri up to to bring Alistair to 1.
Yeah,
this
to
is
bring
great.
Alistair
This
to
is
1.
great.
That's right.
I really thought I was dead, so
I did too, to be fair.
the fact that you bring me back is going to be a huge mistake for you because within 5 or 6 turns, you're going to be dead.
All right, pass the turn.
4 for Classic Cryptghast. Get that guy going again.
Mm-hmm.
1 of these and 1 of these for Daxos.
Okay.
2, 3, 4 to put in Fate Unraveler. Whenever an opponent draws a card, Fate Unraveler deals 1 damage to that player.
Ooh, reverse Psychosis Crawler.
And then I will pass the turn.
Sure. Alistair, I will admit that is a bold move. On your end, stepping on a Temple Bell.
Okay.
And so Andy takes a damage from it.
Yeah.
Goes down to 12.
Oh, I had to discard.
It's a very bold move, playing against the clone deck.
Oh, right. Oh, no. What a dumb...
Howling Mine is going to... So I
Oh,
draw,
no, yeah.
and then... Yeah.
You draw 2.
Draw 2.
Andy takes another 2.
Ooh.
Goes to 10.
I'm going to cast Leyline of Anticipation.
Okay, so as Andy has said that it was very stupid to play this against a clone deck because you can clone it and if you
So
draw
it's a bold move. I didn't say
bold,
it's stupid.
but
I
it
said
is.
bold.
I will. You're right. It's bold.
I respect the move.
But then, so any clone you draw a card at dead. So I realize as you cast Leyline of Anticipation, which gives any of your things flash.
Yeah.
In response to that, it's smart for me to exile my own creature to make sure that you can't copy it because I'm an idiot.
All right, that's fair.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Okay, great. So this guy's exiled.
Great.
Under the procession, right?
Yes, Profane Procession. Yes.
And what curse made you do that, Alistair?
My own curse of stupidity.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
Honestly, you know what? I respect the move once again.
Yeah.
But now that this has resolved,
Yes, indeed.
I will cast Vizier of Many Faces.
Yeah.
Right. I'm going to copy Cryptghast,
Okay.
and then, much like the thing that saved you and kept you that 1 life, I will now cast. Oh, I don't know. Dictate of Crufix. And extort it with my Felwar Stone, which taps for black mana. And that's the game, I believe.
In response, I will tap 1 mana and cry for days. Well done, Andy. Well done. Well, extorted to death.
With your own petard. Andy doing lots of work with other people's stuff.
Yeah, it was great.
You killed me with my Psychosis Crawler. You killed Alistair with his
This is my
Cryptghast.
Cryptghast. I
You're-
never would have thought this guy would have betrayed me.
Your own lack of social rules and the way society needs to work as an anarchist mad bomber. That was your own
Yeah,
idea.
you drew a lot of ire for that, perhaps unsurprisingly.
Listen, when you're trying to change society, you gotta crack a couple eggs. You gotta crack.
Yeah, sometimes your own egg.
I cracked my own egg.
You cracked your own egg, big time.
Made an omelet with myself.
Oh man, what a game!
What a
is
game,
my
what a
fun
great game. Yeah.
Shall we go to Sean and Andy in the booth?
Let's see what they have to say.
All right, what a game. Let's get right into the Slippery Bogarty wrap-up. Well, I gotta say, this was a very eventful game. Pretty even throughout. We saw the decks do their thing. There was a lot of action in this one.
I genuinely felt threatened by the Mad Bomber. I think Sir Conrad was doing work.
A lot of work.
Yeah,
A lot of
yeah.
work. And there were several times where I considered copying Sir Conrad just so that like 2 people would die quicker than me, but I just didn't have the other gas to make that work.
Oh wow. And so in the end, tried to copy my Psychosis Crawler. I was really looking forward to having 4 of those Psychosis Crawlers. I'll tell you, I was gonna windfall if that resolved. So that could have been game for me, but it was not to be.
No, it was not. Luckily, an evacuation took care of that. And then we started. We saw some deaths from card drawing. A lot of card drawing in this game. A lot of Sweet Pete's.
Yeah,
which I
Sweet
guess is a
Pete's.
new thing that we're going to be saying.
Oh boy, but let's cover the
yeah.
commander and play of the game.
I think the commander and play of the game is one that led to a bunch of things happening, but it was really Alastair playing that enchantment creature that when you draw a card, your opponents lose a life.
Yeah, when your opponents draw a card, they lose life. It's the Nekisar ability
it.
on an
That's
enchantment
what it
creature. And the comment, Andy's mere comment of, oh, it's a bold move in a clone deck. Alastair at such a low life total, knowing that like, oh no, he's going to clone it. So Alastair decides to exile his own creature. Andy, if you did not have the clone, that would be the greatest political head game the game has ever seen. But you did have the clone.
I did have the clone, and obviously other ways to make it work for me. But just playing a creature, being like, I shouldn't have done that, and then spending 5 mana to get rid of it before it can actually kill you.
Oh,
it's a good thing he
man.
did it. He was dead either way, but did pull out the win there.
1 is not 0 until 1 becomes 0 with extort.
That's
then
right.
you lose. What a game, everybody.
What a good one. Thanks for watching, and remember to hit subscribe, check us out, and we'll see you guys next time.
Bye.
Bye.
Thanks for watching. If you liked it, make sure you hit subscribe and ding that bell to find out when more videos come out. We've got comedy videos, the CB vlog, deck techs, all kinds of fun stuff. And if you really love what we do, check us out on patreon.com/commandersbrew to find out how to donate to help us produce more content. Bye!